So today we headed into the city for a friend's birthday party, but before the party we had to make a few stops to get supplies and things for the party. First, we stopped at Daiso to get some gifts for our friend. I got this small picture frame for a photo, and then I found a bag with some silly, cheesy little saying on it, so I got that one. And then we bought our things, and then we headed over to Minicost to look for, but we weren't able to find most of the things that we were looking for, like hash browns. We did manage to find maple syrup, but surprisingly, we couldn't find anything else that we were looking for. Next, we went to the grocery store to pick up some ingredients for the food that we were going to make. And I ended up wandering up and down the aisles looking for pancake mix because I didn't know where anything was in this grocery store. We don't usually go to this one very often. But I did finally manage to find some pancake mix, and then I saw food dye, so I thought it would be fun to try to dye the pancakes orange because it's my friend's favorite color. After about an hour, we managed to find everything that we were looking for, so we headed to the checkout to buy all of our stuff. Then we went to our friend's house who was hosting the party, and this was a little fit check. This is the outfit that I wore for the party. I thought it was really cute. Then we started decorating and making the food so that it would be ready for when our friend showed up. And this is us mixing the orange into the pancake batter. I think it turned out all right. I made the pancakes. They don't look amazing, but they did taste really good. My partner made amazing omelets, and then another friend made British pancakes, which are basically crepes.
No area code though. Well, we can look up what the Long Beach area code is.
Variety instant coffee.
It's Simia coffee, and Simeon means.
Happy birthday to you.
This morning I'm on my way to sports day at the elementary school.
I want to go. My legs are so sore.
This is a really big deal for students. They practice for weeks and they get really excited and super into it. So it's really cute to watch them try really hard and cheer each other on. And 2 hours later, sports day is over. I helped clean up by putting away tables and chairs, and then I walked back to my house where I waited for my friend to come pick me up for lunch. She really wanted soba, so we decided to go to this local soba restaurant. This is what I got, and it was so good. Next, we decided to go for a little drive, and we just chatted and caught up. I hadn't seen her since I quit my job last week. We stopped at this little cafe that sells the best coffee jelly. It's literally the best I've ever had in Japan. I got 2 coffee jellies, one for me and one for my partner, and then this soy milk pudding. And then I told my friend about this new shop that sells really good soft cream enchilada. So of course we had to stop and get some so she could try it, and then they also gave us a free croquette, which was really nice. When I got home, I put my stuff in the fridge. I decided to eat my croquette later because I was pretty full from lunch still, and then I was exhausted because I only got about 6 hours of sleep. So I decided to take a little nap. At around 6:30, I left to go to Hakodate to pick up my partner. Before I left, I noticed that someone had cut down some of the plants around my shed. I'm not sure who did that or why. They only did some of the plants, but it was really nice. Definitely will save me some time when I go to cut down the rest next week. So like I said, I'm headed into the city to pick up my partner who stayed at our friend's house. I had to come back for sports day the next morning, and he wanted to stay and hang out longer. And he usually spends Sundays at his friend's house playing Magic with his friends, so it kind of worked out. And now I'm gonna go pick him up and we're gonna get dinner. I got stuck behind this cop for the first 30 minutes, and it really sucked because the speed limit in Hokkaido is really, really slow. So I was just crawling along, and it just feels like it takes so long to get anywhere. I arrived a little early, so I had to wait for them to finish their game. And then when they were done, we helped clean up because the house was pretty messy from the party the night before, and I guess the boys playing Magic all day. We decided to go to Sushiro for dinner, but I was feeling kind of sick, so I didn't want to eat raw fish. So I ended up just getting a variety of different things, but it was still pretty good. I got soba again, but this one was a duck namban soba, and it was really good actually. It was really nice to chat with my partner and catch up about our days. It feels kind of silly to say that I missed him, but it felt like I had had a really long day, so I felt like I hadn't seen him for a long time. On the way home, we stopped for drinks and I decided to play Little Gacha Lottery. I'm a big fan of Apothecary Diaries, and so I wanted to try to win one of the larger Mau Mau figures. So basically, you grab a ticket and you bring it up to the counter and you give it to the lady, and she goes and gets a little box of lottery tickets that you get to choose from. You tear them open, and the letter inside indicates which prize you won. Some of the prizes have the same letters, so you get to choose from a few different ones. Like I got to choose between a folder, a notebook, and some sticky notes for one of the letters. Okay, I got my prizes, and now it's time to go home. Okay, I'm home, and this is the sticky note that I chose, and I'm going to open the box to see which figure I got. I really want the cat ear version of Mau Mau, but as long as it's not Jinshi, I'll be happy. So it's not the cat ear one, but it's still really cute. So I'm glad that I won something that I liked.